What is good, CSBA? Here for some Big 12 action here in Houston, Texas. We got Houston taking on Kansas here in the early game. It's your boy Zay here in the booth and joining me for the first time taking point here for PvP. Stoneway, welcome to the booth, buddy.
Yo, what's good, everybody? As I think that's Houston who gets the ball first. Oh, I think it's lagging a bit, but yep, my first time here. You probably have seen me in other leagues before, but I've commentated the ECFL and stuff. But here, driving in, Flint locked, it looks like, and Kansas gets it. So they gain possession. Let's see if they can get the lead here.
Yeah, got a top 10 team, ranked team here in Houston coming in at 3-1, and we have Bayhawks here coming in at 2-2. It's like, yeah, Bryson going up for the slam there, but yeah, both teams winning their first game in conference play. So yeah, definitely good game here. We all know how talented Houston is as a team. Going in from when they were Houston to when they were the Banditos, going into that stint there with them. But Kansas has been getting up there with those wins. They've been pretty close to with a couple of other competitive teams as well. So can't really count this Kansas team out for sure.
Yep, as here's Houston with the ball after a few possessions. 2-0. Driving in, layup is no good. Poole gets the rebounds and looks like he's the most efficient on the team for Kansas. Here's Ace Lord. Fade away and good. So that'll tie the game.
And that's a guy they got to get going early. Ace Lord averaging 14 points a game. Their leading scorer alongside Xavier Cookie as well, tied for that spot. Definitely got to get those two going if you're Kansas for sure.
All right, well, here, 3, 2, 1. Clock is ticking for Houston. Deep three. No good. And a Fool gets another rebound, so that's a lot of rebounds to start the game for Mr. Fool there. As Kansas trying to take the lead. Inside the paint, passes it back to Ace Lord. The power forward, the finish. Can't get it. And that is Flint Jr. with the rebound, so Flint gets another rebound, and then they get the slam, so 4-2, Houston's 2 for 7. Taking more shots. Kansas is 1 for 5.
Yeah, both teams starting off a little cold here for sure.
Yep, as here, posted up, fadeaway finish. Nope, can't make it. And that's Peter Packer with the rebound. So here, Incognito jumping in, and the slam. So Brandon Incognito getting his first points at 6-2. Oh my. So Ace Lord to Watkins. See what they do here, as there's 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that is a reach and foul on Brandon Incognito. So, Kansas starting off slow. How would they get back into this game?
Yeah, subs coming in a bit early here. 2-6 start.
Yup, his right foot getting behind into the backcourt. And that's a tough turnover for Kansas. It's Houston ball. So.
Yeah, tough turnover for them for sure. Especially if you're the underdog in this situation, you can't be making those mental mistakes like that. That's just costly turnover for them.
Brown baits the foul, so he will be going up to the line for 2. Csba is a way different league basketball that I'm used to seeing. 2K20, that's unique. I haven't seen that yet. Love to see it. So, first free throw of the day. It'll be up and good. So, 7-2. Second free throw. Trying to make it a 6-point lead. And the second one will be made. So, Kansas is now down 6. This is a tough start for the underdogs. Trying at a 500 record right now. Is that 3? Give it to him. And that'll cut the lead in half. So, Houston trying to reply back. Here's Tony Bricks. Driving in, spinning around. Bounce pass. Instead, won't try and get the layup as the contested 3 gets it in. And that requires
tough shot there by Max Dent for sure.
Here's Mason. No, put it down. So the slam makes it a 4-point game, but going back to that 3 that Houston made earlier, that requires some precision at the rim as it bounced and finally went in. Brown the layup. Good.
Yeah, well, you'd like to see the Jayhawks here tighten up a little bit on defense. You can't really keep affording to trade like this as the 3 in the corner, but Richard goes down.
That was a deep 2-pointer.
Ooh, they're going to call it 2? Yeah, Phil on the line. CSBA refs already out in full force.
Yep, driving in. Layup is good. 4. That's Brown again. And he's been somewhat prominent today. That's Wrangler Brown. So, he's been showing himself. Here's Richard with the ball. Micro Richard as he tries to shoot and finish, can't get it. And then Brown gets the rebound and he accidentally steps out of bounds. So the senior, he's experienced, and we're seeing a lot from him to begin the game. As here, looking, see Mason starts off with the ball. Charles now. Pass back to Mason. Driving in, Cora, Richard for 3, and now clank off. So, Houston ball again. And here, there's the foul. So, that'll be on Belly Mason. Let's see more free throws for the Cougars. Taking 2 shots. So thoughts on this game currently as first free throw goes in. It's 16-9. Second free throw up and good. So 8-point lead. It's a 3-score game. Timeout, Kansas. Houston, great at finishing early in this game. It's 17-9 as we go into this timeout.
Yeah, wise timeout there by the Jayhawks. This game's getting away from them quick. They got to regroup as a smart timeout there by Ace Lord, head coach there.
Jump ball here. And it'll remain 17-9. Here's the fight for possession. Tip will go to Houston, so 17-9. Gets a screen, pass to Brown. Trying to pass it back, it looks like, but Kansas gets it loose. And now Dent gets a screen, driving in. Pass to O'Neal, blocked. Great defense in the paint for Kansas. Now here's the fast break. Driving in is Charles. Layup blocked, and O'Neal gets it. So a lot of blocks in that last sequence of events. As driving in, layup is no good. Rebound is by Eddie Goro. Driving into Kansas again. Lamar! And the and one! Oh my!
Kendrick Lamar, the second getting up there on that one. Clip that one.
So the sophomore, the free throw. Good. So a three-point play is successful. And now timeout for Houston. $1:19 to go. All right, so Houston up 5. How do they get back into having a good grasp at this game?
I mean, just a game of runs at this point. Still early in the first. There's a good timeout there by Houston to sustain any sort of momentum that Kansas may be getting right now. And it's a tough set right there, and that's no good.
Yep, so now Kansas looking. Charles. Finish. No good. So now Houston trying to drive down the court. And wide open three. He's got it. So an 8-point lead for the Cougars. All right, so Mason, three, wide open, in. So back-to-back threes. This is getting good. Kansas will not back down yet. As here, Brown almost lost the ball there. O'Neal for three. Get it again. So thoughts in this game as we go into the last 10 seconds of this first quarter.
Yeah, Houston, as most people would predict, are in control. But yeah, this Kansas team is very gritty, man. They won't back down as we go into an 8-point lead going to the second.
That is something. So, entertaining first quarter. See if Kansas can come back and try to get that lead in the second. Kansas down 8 to begin the second. Here's Xavier Cookie passing to Benedict. His first pass. Now it's Cookie again. Trying to get the screen, doesn't work. Looks like a mismatch here as the finish won't go. And that's a personal foul on Earl Flint Jr. Cookie, Benedict, finish. And there was a foul. It was a loose ball foul. That was on Jackson Fool, if I said that correct. And Houston gets the ball back. 3. And that'll clank off. Packer, the rebound, the finish. So Houston looking to be dominant in the paint. How does Kansas stop them here?
Yeah, couple of their sets going through the paint. not really a good idea if you're going up against Houston here. Their interior defense is really good, so definitely not something you do there. And they trade a 3 on the other end. Definitely not what you would want in that possession.
Yeah, that's tough. Houston, one of those teams atop the polls as a fadeaway won't go in. In fact, let me check the polls right now. All right, I'm going to do the AP poll. So, Ohio State, Gonzaga, Houston is 6th. So, thoughts on that? And then Kansas is... Wait, let me check. Oh, wait, I don't see them. All right, but a fool gets the rebounds. But thoughts on Houston being at 6 in the polls, AP poll, specifically?
At 6, yeah, like they were definitely a top team as of last season. Not really missing too terribly much of a step there, but so it definitely makes sense that they're still within that top 10 rank. They're showing it right here now here at home for sure.
And then 7th in the admin poll is one floater good. Kansas is 2-2, trying to avoid getting below 500. But they're down 11 right now, so certainly a challenge for the Jayhawks. As Harris baits the foul, gets the and one, and that was a really smart play. Stopping there, knowing Xavier Cookie was behind him, and then taking the shot instead of just straight up dunking it.
Yeah, definitely. You got the smaller player behind you. He's gonna have to foul. Just was able to finish there. A good finish there by Courtney Harris.
So Houston, the 3 for Kansas is in. But I was about to say Houston outwitted Kansas, but Kansas just drills that, and they reply back. Floater! Okay, never mind. Houston just says, oh, you want action? I'll give you action. And the alley-oop goes in. So, 13-point game. Xavier Cookie sets the screen, pass to Fool, and that'll be a free layup. So, seeing these field goal percentages, Kansas is 9 for 23, while Houston is 12 for 23, which is interesting. I want to know your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, mainly they just been clamping down. Houston's been clamping down on a defensive end. Kansas has just been taking a lot of tough shots, especially on the interior there, where players such as Peter Packer and Earl Flint Jr. dominate down there. So defensively, so playing right into Houston's card there as Lord going up for the alley-oop slam.
Yep. So good defense. Ace Lord finishes the oop as. Here, Bryson gets a screen. See what they do here. Incognito. Looking 3, no good. So. See what they do. And the and one play. All right, that goes in. So, free throw, trying to make it a 3-point play. As his free throw is good. So, here, Brown, trying to finish, spins out his opponent. Make that an 8-point lead. That's Wrangler Brown, who has 8 3 for 3 currently. And that's timeout for Kansas, so certainly something. So, looking finish for Kansas, won't go. So, looking layup for Houston. And now it's a 10-point game. So, 37-27. Don't think Kansas had a lead all game, but they've been making enough plays to stay in it.
Yeah, they're keeping their head above water, still floating within that 7 to 12 range, but just haven't done enough to capitalize as they get a miss there.
Looking, Kansas with a ball, and instead it's stolen back. So, Houston, Bricks for 3, and that's Tony Bricks. So that'll be an 11-point game. So, looking, Charles, finish, got it. And
give and go action there. I love that.
9-point game. Kansas needs to keep consistently scoring. Brown driving in, and there's the foul. I mean, that's what Houston has been doing best this game. They've been baiting these fouls perfectly. And here's another free throw for the Cougars. So, most efficient scorer and player on Houston is Peter Packer. That's what the research says, as they're 1-1 at home, trying to make that winning record instead of just 500. So, here, Mason. That's screen set, trying to finish, and that is a perfect layup. So, that's Belly Mason. Shooting guard, getting it in. 9-point game. Let's see if Houston can reply.
Yeah, interesting stat there. They are actually dead even in terms of percentage, both shooting 48%, but yeah, Houston still got a sizable lead right now.
Yup, as here, Kansas with the ball again. Green set, Charles, wide open 3, and that clanks off. So that one should have been made, but instead it's Houston ball. Bradley Charles, point guard, can't make it. Dear Brown, senior, has been having a great game currently. 3, 2, 1. Clock is ticking. Over a man, and somehow makes it in. So that's Wrangler Brown again. 14, 5 or 6, really efficient. But Kansas keeps
Mason
replying
again
back.
on the other side, though. He's up to 14 himself.
Yup, as that one, Houston's no good. Brown with the putback. And it has been the Wrangler Brown show, as he has looked to dominate in the paint. As Richard finish in between 3 defenders. So Kansas keeps replying back. They won't drown. They're keeping their head above the water, just barely. Enough so that they can breathe. But Wrangler Brown, he just won't stop. Keeps persisting. Scratch, scratch, and scratch. Jayhawks trying to fly away from this deficit, as here looks to be the second to last possession, as Kansas 9, 8, clock is ticking. See some motion here. Screen won't really work. 1, 3, and that'll clank off to end the second quarter. 37-50 at half. That has been something. Wrangler Brown, he's a monster.
Yeah, definitely a good half there by both teams. Just as we were mentioning before, Houston kind of just came out the gate just running, but this Kansas team just very gritty. They never really quit in this game. They're still only down by 13 going into half, but they got to get some stops on the defensive end. You see a lot of them, their points that they're getting, they're also trading those points in for 2s and 3s on the fast breaks, as well as just getting points at the line. So definitely got to clamp up defensively if you're Kansas.
Yep, so this has been something. And we've seen 2 good performances. Let's see if Kansas can bounce back, as Houston mainly dominates these categories, but Kansas isn't that behind. It's not the worst thing I've seen. I've seen 50-point deficits in this league before, so could always be worse.
I mean, we've always seen plays like that as well. We've seen deficits like that to the point where they're erased immediately. So definitely there's some hope here for the underdog, but they got to push quickly here. Start the half.
The Jayhawks trying to let loose. Cougars trying to keep this good grasp of the lead currently. As (50-37). So, pass to Ace Lord. Power forward driving in, face the foul. Can't fall, but still, Earl Flint Jr. fouls him nonetheless, and that's a free throw opportunity. And this looks to be something Kansas needs to see more in this second half. Get those free throws. We really haven't seen them.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't really seen them go to the line much in this first half. And I was saying it when I was calling some games yesterday, but definitely those free throws could help you. You got to get those free points while the clock is stopped.
The alley-oop. Peter Packer. He replies back. He has 8. As here, wide open 3 for Benedict, but he can't make it. Oh, that's tough. You have to make that. Bryson for 3. He can't make that. So, back-to-back missed 3s that could have been falling in. Benedict wide open again. Flanks it again. Oof. So that is really hard to swallow.
Yeah, I know Coach is going to be in his ear on that one, and gets a 3 on the other end.
Yeah, that's gut-wrenching there. As Kansas gets the ball back again. Here, Watkins passes it up, and great defense by Houston. They steal the ball from that alley-oop, but Kansas gets it back. Another steal of their own. Huge fast break, step back, mid-ranger. And he drills it. Here, Flint passes to Bryson. Here, looks like number 0 in motion. That's Incognito. Well, he won't straight up take the shot. He'll drive in, but he just misses instead. And Benedict, see what he does. As Incognito, 2 for 7. Not having the best game as of right now. Here, Cookie for 3. And he can't make it. So this 3-point shooting has been tough for Kansas as the layup goes in. So, here, screen, gotta pass that forward. He does, and the hammer will be laid down.
Yeah, love the pick and roll offense there for Lord as he gets another 2 points to go.
Ace Lord also has good defense. It's a rebound there. So, Cookie. Lord pushing forward. And that is dominance in the post. Like something. So, here beyond the arc. It's incognito. Green set. Mid-ranger from a man behind him. Looked like he was trying to bait the foul, but incognito makes it. So, Houston has been more efficient. Here, Cookie. No, that's Benedict. All right. I predicted who it was. Got it wrong. That's on me. As Lord can't make that one. Now, Bryston. Won't step back for the three, and he just walks his way out of bounds and into the locker room. All right, never mind. But still, went out of bounds. Kansas ball.
Yeah, maybe there would have been a wet spot there. No one bothered to pick it up, and seemingly just slipped out of bounds there.
Yep, as here's Charles. Trying to make a play. One, finish! And that'll go right off the rim. So, here, Rutherman. O'Neal Jr., Dent. Houston team trying to put this one in the bag and seal it. As here, the shot for Houston is in. That's a two-pointer. So, see here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. So, make that a 13-point game. And now the three, trying to reply back, won't go in. And Kansas gets the ball back. Let's see if they can try and get a scoring run. Get back in this game, really. So, here's Richard. Trying to finish inside the paint. And he will. Kansas will pass the 50 mark. And both teams having more efficiency in the second half as Houston, they call timeout. So, all right, that's something. So, here. Brown, and the won't fall. The and what play was really close. Kendrick Lamar with another foul. Been an issue for him today.
Yeah, I believe that's his third now, so you gotta be careful on that.
Wrangler Brown trying to pass the 20 mark. Can you describe the second half, Curly?
Kind of the same as the first half, really. Houston just has their foot on the gas pedal here and just did not seem to let up as it does knock that one here. See if Kansas can capitalize.
So Lamar gets the rebounds, put back good. So 52-62. And now there's an illegal screen, so. Struggles. Kansas has stopping Houston, but they get the stop there. Face the illegal screen. 10-point lead as Kansas. They call timeout. So. All right, so. See, they're entertaining dancers, and now they're running off. Kansas ball. Trying to make it a 7 or 8 point game. Just Bourne reach for the 3-score game. It's good. So the Cougars trying to fend off Kansas attack. See what they do. As screen is set, won't really work though. 11-10, clock is ticking. Now the screen is set. Mid-ranger, no good. O'Neal Jr., putback. That one falls. So here, Richard. Will he finish? Currently standing there.
Standing around.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So here, wide open layup for Tony Bricks and the freshman. Looks fresh there, and now another steal. Bricks on fire, passing it back. 3, and you can call that money. So, huge 2 plays for Tony Bricks.
Yeah, and that's 2 turnovers there, turning into 5 points. And another turnover there as Brotherman picking that one up.
Here, another 3! Got it!
Make that 8 points off of 3 turnovers.
Make that an 8-0 run as of right now. Kansas trying to stop this dominant run by the Cougars. Wide open and in. Bricks trying to make a play before the 3rd quarter ends. 11-10. Clock is ticking. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back shot. No good. O'Neal can't put it back in time. So, 56-72. That'll end the 3rd.
Going into the 4th quarter now. Get those 4s up in chat.
Yeah, get the 4s. We got a 16-point game. Houston going out. So, Cookie in the game right now. See what Cookie does is Ace Lord gets the steal. Fast break for Kansas. 3, no mid-ranger, no good. Ace Lord can't get the rebound. Earl Flint now moving with some momentum. When momentum offsets, here's Harris. Fadeaway shot, no good. Fool gets the rebound. Looking, finish for Ace Lord, won't go. A Fool gets the layup. So the freshman center. The easy finish, and now screen set. Pass to Bryston. See a finish! Just decides to dunk it. Calmly over. Let me see what it was. Xavier Cookie, I believe. I can't find him. Yep, it was Xavier Cookie. Could recognize the hair. As here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it, Cookie. Up. No good. And O'Neal gets the rebound. Very physical play. Here, Incognito trying to score. Passes it back. Earl Flint. Now Harris for 3. And in. Trying to reach that 20-point deficit here. And Houston's running away with it. How how does Kansas get back into the game if that's even possible, as that shot is made?
Yeah, the wheels are currently falling off the bus right now. If you're the Jayhawks, gotta be able. Yeah, Bessie, you gotta call timeout here, as they do. The smart timeout there. Gotta regroup now.
Yeah, they gotta regroup. That's tough. So, 6 minutes in the game. $21-point deficit. And see a great display of theater on the Houston logo as the Cougars trying to go over how to seal this game. The atmosphere is hype. These two teams have 500 or are over 500, but Kansas, if they lose, they'll go under 500. So, here looking, Benedict. Driving in, step back. Shot no good. Peter Packer gets the rebound. And now there's a three. Nope, won't go in. So, yeah, the Cougs are maybe even tougher than the Dogs. As that lobber, you know how it happened, but it went in. That could have been easily stolen. As here, three. Count it. Houston running away with this game. Want to know your thoughts on this?
Yeah, the wheels on the bus starting to, like I was saying, wheels on the bus starting to fall off here. As Hugh Benedict getting that one to go. Struggle from the field a bit, 2 for 7, but Houston's just firing on all cylinders right now, and once they get on a roll offensively, they're really hard to stop as they're gonna turn the ball over here as Jayhawks ball.
20-point game. 20. The big deficit. Here, Cookie. Pass to Benedict, step back, three. And that's another miss for Mr. Benedict there. As here, Packer. Put the foot down, keep the gas on the pedal. Foot to pedal. Pedal to the metal, and it's a 22-point game. Ace Lore, the finish. Won't go in. Peter Packer gets the rebound. Bryston trying to finish, and it's good. 2 huge runs for the Cougars. And now the Jayhawks, they can't fly away. Played good 3 quarters. Houston just running away with it, but the step back 3. Oh my, as we go into another timeout. So freshman Hugh Benedict struggling a bit, but still. See here, it's Wrangler Brown. We've seen him player the game as of right now, dominating in the paint. Amazing finish. I mean, look at that dunk. And then moving forward. Big or small, he's unstoppable. Want to know your thoughts on the Wrangler?
Yeah, he's had himself a game for sure. Definitely in that first half, made his presence felt and just kind of kept the gas pedal going. So definitely well-deserved player of the game, Wrangler Brown.
Here driving in for Houston. Wide open Flint Jr. and it will be missed. This is power forward. Flint makes 3. So, Xavier Cookie. See, Kansas trying to make a play. Cookie for 3. Won't go. Flink gets the rebound. Here, fast break. Harris driving in. Harris. To the middle. Another example. Here's Cookie. Ace lowered.
This match down low, if they can get it to him.
Here, full fade away. And it somehow falls. So. Here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Incognito for 3. Flank saw Packard. Can't get the grasp on the ball. Goes out of bounds. Kansas ball. So, Xavier Cookie. I mean, Kansas down 21, losing this game, going into a record of 2-3, I believe. How do you bounce back to that? And this game total as a whole, it's Benedict for 3. Buries it in.
Yeah, they definitely had some bright spots in this game, but just they were just overwhelmed by a top 10 squad here in Houston. A lot of people had them going and winning this game tonight for sure, but yeah, definitely some good takeaways here if you're Kansas for sure. Yeah, they were within 10 for a pretty good amount of the game, but once that second half really started and Houston went on a roll, and it was just no looking back.
This is really the first Kansas run we've seen all game. To be honest, it's 11-2 to be exact. Incognito trying to make it 11-4. Here, see what Houston does. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cognito shoots a 3, buries it in. So, Kansas ball again. Ace Lord. Trying to finish. He'll just pass it back to Cookie. 3 for Cookie. Oh, that's money. Cash. Straight cash. So, make that a 15-point game. Brown. Bryston. See if Brown can get another score before the end of this game. 3, 2, 1. They'll just straight up shoot. 3. Flanks off. Packer gets the rebound. So they get a bit more time to choose some clock. Here's Peter Packer, Incognito. 2, 1. Incognito straight up takes it. And in.
Yeah, another 3 for Incognito. As Kansas looking to accept defeat here, it seems.
Well, at least they still
Maybe
kept
not.
fighting. As, oh my God, that was blocked into the parking lot. So, if a car hits your window and it's cracked, just sue Houston. Problem solved. You get a bunch of money, too. Here. 0.3 seconds to go. 1. Benedict's last second shot is in. Final score. 78-94. Cougars move on to 4-1. Kansas drops down to 2-3. Kansas, let's see if they'll bounce back later. Houston, they're still thriving. So certainly a game. Loved seeing it for my first time. Wrangler Brown. What a game. All right, well, that'll do it from me. Well, I'm Stoneway, and
Oh, game ain't over yet. We gotta do this
oh yeah,
post-com show,
box
man.
scores. All right. Well, here are the box scores, which I did not think other leagues would do, but I'm used to doing box scores. So Kansas had more time of possession, but Houston really had dominated every other category. 37 for 66. You see those free throws, very important. 8 for 9. 33 fast break points and 42 points in the paint really show. 47 bench points is a good one also. 29
Yeah,
assists.
that'll do you in for sure. The fast break points, yeah, Houston the team that like to get on run, so definitely 33-4 is not gonna be able to cut it there. Just something I also saw too. They have the same amount of turnovers, but Houston making up for 13 off of 6, while Kansas only 6 for 6. So definitely that's a telltale stat there for sure.
Remember, Houston had 8 straight points in 3 plays in a row off of turnovers, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. So Belly Mason gets 17. Xavier Cookie has 12. Belly Mason had the best efficiency, going 7 for 8, looks like. Benedict's 5 for 11. Didn't have the best game possible. Ace Lord, 5 for 13, 12 points. A Fool, the main one who got the rebounds, went 3 for 5. Richard, 4 for 8 with 8 points, 2 assists. And A Fool had 12 rebounds, 6 points, and a steal. Lamar had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 fouls, which I pointed out earlier. Charles went 2 for 7, 4 points, 6 assists. That should be noted. Watkins, 2 points, 2 assists. And Goro had no points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. All right. Wrangler
Yeah,
Brown.
Wrangler Brown leading the way for Houston there. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for him, 7 and 9 from the floor. Getting to the line 6 times as well. Definitely was doing it all there. Said his name pretty late into the game. Brandon Incognito with 16 points to go along with 3 assists. Anakin Bryston with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and assists from him. 5 of 8 from the floor. Courtney Harris with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 dimes, and a block as well. It's a good game from the point guard there. Peter Packer with a double-double, finishing with a double-double, 10 and 12 with 4 assists and a steal from him. Max Dent with 9 points, an assist, and a steal. Tony Briggs with 8 and 5 assists with a steal as well.
Remember, he had 2 big plays in a
Brotherman.
row.
Yeah, definitely. So Brotherman filling the stat sheet out there with 6 points, 2 boards, 3 dimes, a steal as well. Perfect from the floor. Shaquille O'Neal Jr., 5 points, 7 dimes as well. 2 or 3 from the floor, hitting his 1 3-pointer at the start of the game. So definitely good game for freshman there. No points, yeah, for Earl Flynn Jr. was struggling from the floor a bit, but 7 and 7, almost a double-double with 0 points. Definitely a very impressive stat there by the freshman. All right, with that, we have Kansas and Houston. That's the end of that one as we go to game number 2 on the slate here tonight. We got 2 more games coming up on the slate. Let me.
Well, that's enough for me. Speaking of that, and
Yeah,
so
yeah, we got coming up. We got Ohio State and Michigan, and then the 10 p.m. game, primetime game. We got Providence and Butler going head to head in the Big East. So definitely tune into
that one
those
should
2
be good.
games. Yeah, it should. Yeah, both of them should be really good. As Ivan Zay, this Stoneway